I don't know if I closed my trunk today. I don't know. It's weird. It is really weird. But like my trunk door was open. They have valet parking. My trunk door was open when I was driving. Like I saw the door thing once I hit a hill. Some of you guys who don't drive don't know what I'm talking about. But you know when you have the that feeling that the trunk is open, you just keep feeling it. I had that feeling, and I hit a hill, and it closed. So I'm like, yo, my trunk was open. You know, the trunk with all of my stuff in it. So I'm not even sure if it's there right now. So that's what we're gonna do. We're about to go check. What is going on, y'all? I know I was supposed to upload something for Friday. Didn't. This morning, still didn't. I mean, this morning. On Monday morning, because you guys will be getting this video on Tuesday. I'm still trying to do this Monday through Friday thing. I knew it was going to be difficult. I thought I'd be able to do it, but it's going to take some practice. So bear with me as I try and bring you guys through this journey. Try and make it look beautiful in the process. Today we just spoke about color and dyeing and stuff. So I didn't feel like, you guys would be too interested in that. I did see something in a book today that was extremely dope. Anyway, we got all our gear today. So I'm going to be bringing that to you guys today. Today you'll see all the gear that I have.
Yeah. Come to LA and live out all your dreams with me. As a couple times, I'm the new king of the city right now. And all of my niggas from day one, they still with me. Yeah. Can't apologize for me and mine. We've been working hard, putting in overtime. Been in line a long time. Plotting all winter, waiting all summer. We was trying to come up, now we count comers now. Yeah, wow.
That is so much stuff. That's so much stuff. But what's crazy is that's not even all of it. That's not all the stuff. Here comes UPS. UPS, man. Same group of guys who were supposed to bring me my business cards. They have yet to do so. Like, come on, bro. Come on. But anyway, this is a lot of stuff, bruh. I don't even think you guys understand. This is not everything. I still have some stuff inside. And I also have stuff on the way. Like, they have to give us makeup stuff too. Cosmetology school. But anyway, let's get this stuff inside. Shoot. I don't know if you guys noticed in any of my other videos, but it's been like extremely gloomy like for weeks now. Today doesn't look that bad, but it's still gloomy. Like, it doesn't make sense even on the bright day. I got 2 of them. This is annoying. You know how I told you guys we got iPads for class? I had been carrying it in this box this whole time. So I had to make sure I got something that kept it sturdy, kept it nice and snug. This is not how the pictures looked, bro. Yo, Amazon be bugging. See this right here. It said snug like in red in the right corner. Now it says snug in white in the middle. This does look better than the original, but even so, the fact that I didn't see this online is really annoying. Today was a pretty decent day. Like I said, we went over color, and I learned a bit about dyeing and hair stuff and things like that. Like the fact that there needs to be stages, talking about the hair structure from the cuticles to the microfibrils or whatever. For people who care about that stuff, I will be doing videos talking about like the technicalities of it once I've learned it, and you guys get some information from me. I'm not trying to hold this information to myself, even though this school costs mad bread. You feel what I'm saying? It is mad bread, but this channel is to help you guys learn and inspire you guys to continue. Y'all know how I feel about gear. I know how I feel about new stuff, and if it matters, and probably say some inspirational stuff that the barber makes the clipper. It's not the other way around. The clipper doesn't create the cut. It's the barber's mind that puts it into existence. Something like that. But as everybody knows by now, at least I hope everybody knows by now, is that I'm a cosmetology student, and with being in school, in this school in particular, they give you gear. Like, it's part of the curriculum. So, you know, I couldn't really avoid any of it. So I'm learning new things in gear. That's another thing. I watch a whole lot of gear videos just to find out what people are doing and how their style is. It doesn't mean that I depend on gear, but you can learn about things by knowing about gear. For instance, they use different color of combs for different hair textures, or you know, use like there's a space in between a comb for parting, or a rat tail to a metal rat tail for highlighting, or you know, all these different things. There are purposes for them, and you learn purposes, you learn new skills by knowing gear. That's how I feel sometimes. It's not quite that you need them, but you need to know about them. Some of this stuff I have already opened and have used in class. Others we literally got today. Like this, for instance. Ugh. This right here. It's just a blow dryer. Fancy blow dryer. We got a mannequin. First time I'm opening this. Sabrina. If you guys watched my Instagram, you know that this is Gabriella. And this is a table mount. So like, you can put this in. It's like for the tripod. You put the hole in here. And you can mount it on any table that can fit into this small thing right here. We got Catherine here. We got another one. Her name is Sally. There's two Sallys? Yeah, there are two Sallys. And here is like some fancy dual smoothing express gold curling iron. None of this is sponsored, of course. We got all this in class. This is all the rollers that we have. I don't know how much rollers cost, but this is a lot. So all these mannequins go on this one tripod. And it doesn't really get that high. Dang. That's about as high as it goes. If you didn't notice, that tripod came with the tripod bag. And there's more to come. This is just the first batch. Next, this is just our little, we call this the style kit. Everything I have in the style kit right now is this book called The Skill Card. And real quick, I need to show you guys something in the skill card, man. It's crazy. In future videos to come, I definitely want to incorporate this inside of my videos. Like the skill card that has different sections. This is the cutting system. We got the men's cutting system, the color system, the texture and style system. Those are all the systems, but the reason I'm showing you this is because of the men's cutting system. What's cool here is it has diagrams. See those diagrams on Instagram? You actually learn those in school. So here are the rules to those diagrams. I don't know why barbers put those up, they don't explain them. But anyway, you go to a cut, say like soft fade, low taper, they have everything in steps. You know, I don't want to show too much because you gotta pay for this. I'm sure I can get into some trouble. But here's a medium bald fade, and it shows you everything. Like it shows you the angles, how it should fade out. This is what feathering is. This is feathering going outside of the head, just like that. Going up, this is the line. That star right there literally means feather. So this is extremely dope to me that this is in here, because I'm definitely going to be showing this in my video so you guys can know exactly. This is so clear. So yeah, we also have the Paul Mitchell pocket guide. Everything here is sponsored by Paul Mitchell. It's a school that's sponsored by Paul Mitchell. We got the different textures of hair, fine, medium, coarse, different percentages, the stages of coloring, dominant pigment, and the natural level pigment. These are all the textures that humans have. And all this information is just amazing to me. I'll creatively be incorporating this into my barbering. We have curling clips for curling, like for when we do curl sets. We have pin curl clips, a hot comb, name for it. We got like a water bottle, and you put it in there. People who have Beijing also use this bulb. Magic markers, or Mr. Sketch scented sticks. This is a lunchbox with an ice pack in it. What? That's crazy. Here's a brush. I don't know where my combs are. This is a little crazy. Here's a rat tail comb used to part the hair, the corner. Here are mad combs. You know what I'm saying? There are so many combs and there are so many usages for them. I'll definitely make a video on that as well. Alright, let's check out what's in this bag. It's called a waxing kit. These are fake nails. This is the mixer thing you use for the bowl. I mean a plier. Like once you get this in here, you take it out and you apply it. Another one of those thingies. Not quite sure what these are. I'm gonna call them sticks. Another razor, you know. I don't have enough of those. You can never have enough razors. I have like 9. Don't know what the silk wrap is for. Couldn't tell you what the silk wrap is for. Nick Safe. Oh, I know what this is. I saw Chuka the Barber have one of these. When you cut somebody, you put this on. Like if you ever nick somebody, like if you nick them with a blade or they're bleeding, you just put this on there. You can stop them from bleeding. I was gonna buy one of those. You see how gear really does like educate you in a weird way? More combs. This is a hand mirror, applicating tube, gloves. Gotta bring this to class tomorrow. For what? I don't know. Not sure what kind of brush this is called, but it's a brush. Wow. Wave rods to your heart's content. Jumbo ends. I don't know what's in here. So you see all this gear. Learning all of this stuff is what made cosmetology so attractive to me. I'm going to know about all of this stuff. I'm going to know how to use all of this stuff. Right now it's extremely confusing, but it's extremely exciting at the same time because I'm going to know so much stuff and I can't wait for my brain to explode. That was really weirdly put, but I hope you get what I'm saying. Now I'm going to put this to the side. Have you ever seen a case like this? So, stay. This is not a good idea. It's really not a good idea. But anyway, this is what's in it. We got some sectioning clips. This is what you use to section off the hair, of course. A detangling comb. It does exactly what it sounds like. A comb. This is like for thicker hair or wanna. I don't remember. I do not remember what this is for, but this is why I'm going to school. Rat tail comb, sectioning here and combing here. Metal rat tail comb, combing here, and so like when you're highlighting, you don't like deteriorate the comb. You have a metal piece. This is dope because it has like a kind of rat tail comb type thing. This has a small comb sign and just a rat tail. This one has small, long, and a makeshift rat tail. Down. A scissor kit. Not sponsored by Paul Mitchell. The school is. I'm not. Just so you know. Paul Mitchell cape. Another Paul Mitchell cape. The reason there are 2 different capes, there's one just a regular cutting cape, which you've probably seen and felt when you go to a barber shop. The other cape is a shampoo cape that doesn't get penetrated. You know when you get sprayed with alcohol and somebody's ODing or they wet your hair and it starts dripping water? That can penetrate and your shirt can actually be wet. The other cape is not the same. It won't be wet at all. And we have a smoothing iron, manicure kit, haven't opened this up, and a spray bottle. Last but not least, clippers, because I don't have enough of these. One of them is the detachable T-blade on the Andis Superliner. Actually, those have to be the worst edgers I've ever used in my entire life. So, not excited about this. NV is a clipper. People have asked me how good it is, and this is a clipper I've never used in my life. They reminded me of Andis Beauty Masters, so I'm sure they work similarly. They cut hair. What cuts hair, cuts hair. Thank you guys for coming through on the barber's journey today. Come back tomorrow for some more content. If you like the content, please let me know. Like the video, it helps out a lot. Leave a comment, stay for a while. I respond. I try to respond to every one of them. Thanks again for watching. See you guys in the next video.